Anti-ICE protests are sweeping the nation. We have seen them in Los Angeles, Chicago, Seattle, Austin, and now right here in Dallas. Last night's protest was charged with emotion and passion, but also attempts to keep the peace. WFA's Brittany Moncrief has a closer look now at how Dallas wants voices to be heard safely.
It's more than using your voice. For Eric Ramsey, it's his obligation.
Making my values and my beliefs known and standing up for others.
He's been involved in protests over a decade, having been on the front lines during the 2020 protests in Dallas following George Floyd's death.
We were shot at, tear gassed.
So during Monday night's anti-ICE protests, Eric was there again.
It was peaceful. There were speakers.
Eric says protesters marched through the Trinity Groves neighborhood before rallying near the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. That's where he says they were met by police.
They had the bridge cut off, repeatedly saying, hey, you guys need to disperse. This is an unlawful assembly.
We were there as police used pepper balls, pepper spray, and tasers to hold back protesters. Eric and others making a human chain to keep protesters back and off the road.
I think they seemed a little more prepared this time.
Which is more than a feeling, because after protests in 2020, Dallas police changed their public order operation practices. Some of those changes apply to their duty to intervene, training, the use of force, and de-escalation.
And they kept giving us a time limit, like you have 5 minutes, you have 5 minutes to disperse.
Eric says both police and organizers helped in de-escalating. There was a small group throwing water bottles and our cameras catching a protester throw fireworks. No officers were injured. Police tell us they will not interfere with a lawful and peaceful assembly of individuals expressing their First Amendment rights.
Look, one of the most important things is that we all respect each other.
Police Chief Daniel Como spoke briefly at an unrelated event today. He says DPD arrested one protester, Gerardo Velasquez, for allegedly attempting to take an officer's weapon. This video shows him being punched and tased.
Hopefully we can go with protests where no one's arrested, because all we want to do is keep everyone safe.
And for Eric, where everyone is heard.
Being shown basic human dignity and compassion.
In West Dallas, I'm Brittany Moncrief.